This is Radio Taiwan International.
Welcome to the news on Radio Taiwan International. I'm Tristan Hildebrand coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. We begin with the look at today's top stories for Thursday, August 28th. Prosecutors have indicted 3 former TSMC engineers over the alleged leak of confidential technology. Taiwan unveils a reshuffled cabinet, and Taipei hosts an APPU assembly with representatives from Asia-Pacific partners. But first, today's top story. Prosecutors have indicted 3 former Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Co. TSMC engineers over the alleged leak of confidential 2-nanometer process technology, seeking a sentence of up to 14 years under the National Security Act. The indictment marks the first case in Taiwan involving theft of national core key technology trade secrets, with TSMC vowing zero tolerance and full pursuit of justice. According to officials, the 3 were accused of violating TSMC's external data transfer and confidential information policies, leaking 12 pages of secrets related to advanced chip manufacturing. Prosecutors determined the information constituted national core technology with vital importance to Taiwan's global semiconductor position. The criminal case began after TSMC flagged irregularities in its routine monitoring and filed a formal complaint on July 8th. Investigators found one engineer, Chen Liming, had left TSMC to join equipment supplier Tokyo Electron Limited, TEL, allegedly recruiting 2 colleagues to supply key technical details. Prosecutors allege that Chen received information to assist Tokyo Electron in its business operations with TSMC, threatening industry competitiveness. Prosecutors requested 14, 9, and 7 years in prison for the 3 suspects, citing the severity and impact of their actions. TSMC stated it would continue strengthening internal controls and management to safeguard core technology. Taiwan unveiled a reshuffled cabinet on Thursday, with Premier Zhuo Rongtai announcing the launch of the AI Action Cabinet 2.0. 16 ministerial changes were introduced in what officials described as a reset to improve efficiency, integration, and responsiveness to public needs. The new lineup spans multiple ministries and agencies, including the Cabinet, National Development Council, Ministry of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Health and Welfare, Ministry of Digital Affairs, Ministry of the Environment, Ministry of Education, Council of Indigenous Peoples, Overseas Community Affairs Council, and the soon-to-be-launched Ministry of Sports. The reorganization aims to strengthen policy planning, industrial growth, public health, digital governance, and cultural exchange. At a press conference, Zhuo said the changes follow President Lai Ching-te's 4 adjustments principle, reshaping the cabinet team, reprioritizing policies, improving executive legislative coordination, and strengthening fiscal sustainability. He stressed that the cabinet would move quickly to meet public expectations, urging ministers to act decisively while he led by example. Zhuo emphasized that the shakeup represents not just personnel changes, but a fresh start for the administration. Speaking separately, Lai highlighted 3 defining traits of the new cabinet: reliance on younger leaders, a focus on professional expertise, and value drawn from experience. He said the team will prioritize economic growth, public welfare, youth issues, and support for vulnerable groups, adding that he hoped the reshaped cabinet would better align with social expectations. The Asian Pacific Parliamentarians Union, APPU, held an assembly in Taipei this Thursday. Representatives from diplomatic allies, including Palau, the Marshall Islands, and Tuvalu, were in attendance, as well as delegations from Japan, Guam, and the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. Strengthening social resilience and legislative cooperation in the Asia-Pacific is the focus of this year's conference, explained President Lai Ching-te. Lai outlined 3 actions Taiwan will take as it cooperates internationally, the first of which is demonstrating its resolve to maintain regional peace and safeguard its national security. As a part of this first action, Lai explained that Taiwan will increase its defense budget to exceed 5% of GDP by 2030, in line with NATO standards, strengthen economic resilience by diversifying its investments, strengthen international cooperation based on the spirit of democracy, freedom, and human rights, and achieve peace through strength. Lai added that Taiwan is willing to exchange and cooperate with China to promote peaceful and mutually beneficial cross-strait relations as long as equality and dignity are being upheld. The second of Lai's outlined actions includes strengthening cooperation with allies, including Japan, the United States, Australia, and other Asian countries. Lai said,
I also urge all lawmakers from APPU member countries to do their utmost to support all cooperations with Taiwan. We hope that unity and cooperation will be powerful, benefiting all member countries and the prosperity and development of the region.
Legislative Speaker Han Kuo-yu also spoke to the conference, highlighting Taiwan's rich experience in combating climate change, disaster prevention and relief, and building social resilience. He also called on the member countries to continue supporting Taiwan's meaningful participation in international organizations, conferences, and activities. Han said this will help enhance global response capabilities and benefit the entire international community. Defense Minister Wellington Koo said Thursday that Taiwan maintains close military exchanges and cooperation with the United States, with collaboration with the U.S. Defense Innovation Unit, DIU, forming one part of that relationship. According to a Financial Times report, the DIU plans to station liaison officers in dozens of allied nations this year, including Taiwan, as Washington seeks to counter China's military expansion and boost the U.S. defense industry's research and development capabilities. The move aims to accelerate cooperation in emerging defense sectors such as drones. Asked about the report, Koo told reporters at the legislature that Taiwan and the U.S. have long engaged in defense exchanges and cooperation, though he declined to provide details, citing established practice.
The Ministry of National Defense has close military exchanges and cooperation with relevant U.S. defense-related agencies, and cooperation with the DIU is one part of that. But as a matter of practice, we do not respond to or comment on specific cases.
Su Ziyun, director of the Division of Defense Strategy and Resources at the Institute for National Defense and Security Research Center, INDSR, said that while reports have yet to be confirmed, recent developments point towards closer collaboration. He cited the U.S. Department of Commerce's 2024 mission that brought 27 drone companies to Taiwan, as well as remarks by American Institute in Taiwan AIT Director Raymond Green, who described U.S.-Taiwan drone cooperation as a natural fit. The DIU has already signed collaboration agreements with Singapore, Japan, and the United Arab Emirates, but currently maintains a permanent presence only in the United Kingdom. The Investigation Bureau said that the Chinese hacker syndicate Crazy Hunter sold stolen personal data to trafficking groups on both sides of the Taiwan Strait, with 2 Taiwanese suspects later released on 30,000 NT dollar or $980 bail each after questioning. According to a Ministry of Justice Investigation Bureau press release, between February and March this year, hackers used ransomware to infiltrate and attack hospitals, publicly listed companies, and academic institutions, demanding ransom payments. Victims included McKay Memorial Hospital, Zhanghua Christian Hospital, and the listed company Coding Enterprises. Investigators said the hackers sold stolen personal data to trafficking groups in both China and Taiwan. Members of Crazy Hunter included 2 Chinese men, while the trafficking network involved 2 Taiwanese suspects. During searches and interrogations, prosecutors seized computers from the Taiwanese suspects that contained tens of thousands of personal records from domestic and overseas citizens. Following questioning, prosecutors charged the Taiwanese felons with computer misuse, extortion, and violations of the Personal Data Protection Act. Both were released on bail and placed under travel restrictions. The Investigation Bureau urged the public and private institutions to strengthen cybersecurity training and establish joint defense systems to boost detection and protection capabilities in the face of frequent international cyber attacks. Thank you for joining me for the news. I'm Tristan Hildebrand. Stay tuned for another 50 minutes of English language features brought to you by Radio Taiwan International.